Those Who Remain is a wave-based zombie game made by Peak Development Studios in 2016 and currently has had a low player count, managing to only get around 500 players per day, but this wasn't always the case. The game used to have a pretty decent player count during release. The game was aesthetically pleasing along with weapons and skins, but there was one thing that ruined the game, which has been an issue with a lot of games: a repetitive gameplay. Even with new maps, nothing changes. The zombies are the same and the objective is the same. It seems like it's just the same thing over and over again, but different maps. The combat and weapons aren't anything that is different from other wave-based games. Another problem I noticed with the game is that the start of the game is the worst. It isn't because it's hard, but because it's extremely boring. Nothing good happens till wave 10 or above. So most people just either leave the game in between or go AFK. In my opinion, the game had a lot of potential if there was more work put into the zombies, or at least add some good events or weapons for more interesting gameplay. This is the main reason why it lost players. There were some things that caught my attention, like the perk system and skin crates. The perk system isn't anything that's special. It's divided into categories, which only do some things like increase the speed of the player or better weapon performance. The weapon skin system is the same as any other game on Roblox. Just grind money and buy crates, or if you are lazy, just purchase the currency and go on a gambling spree. Other than that, there's not really much to cover in this game. One last thing. The game has a lot of lag spikes that ruins the gameplay. Other than that, the game is fairly decent, but isn't capable of attracting a bigger player base because of these issues, making it forgotten by the Roblox community.
Of the paranormal.
Will your family be okay with it?
I'm sure they're gonna understand.
Flashlight and everything to require to spend the night? Okay, if you make a left towards the end of the hall, you'll see two doors that lead to the theater.
Dark Echoes is an horror story game that uses similar elements to escape games like Piggy, making the game more challenging. The game maintains a player count of around 200 players, which again is pretty low considering it was made in 2023. The game has a pretty good design and horror elements like jump scares and random events. Everything seems to match the aesthetic of horror, like it should be, but the terrible voice acting makes the game lose its seriousness and horror element. As called out by my friends. The cutscenes are smooth, making the story progress further. Dark Echoes is a chapter-based game containing of different phases that you need to proceed through to beat the game. You also get 3 lives to complete the game. The game also contains of boss fights like most horror games like these do.
There we go. What the hell is that? It's weak. Get into the ceremony circle.
Well, wasn't that exciting? Oh, how rude of me.
I am pretty sure the game got ruined because of voice acting and lack of updates, making the game die, though I feel this game has a lot of potential if more effort was put into it. This video is not meant to give out any hate to these games. They are both great games, just need a little polish.